What can we expect from this new show? I mean, the concept is super unique, which I love. So tell us about your role and kind of how it's coming along.
Yeah, so Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist is a high-concept musical that a young girl named Zoey gets this unique ability to hear people's thoughts through song. And I play her best friend, her coworker, who might have a secret something for her. And
we won't tell.
Yeah, we won't say what's happening there, but you'll see. It's just been like super thrilling. Audiences have been, even though we've only aired the first episode, they've been super receptive, and they are like hungry for that second episode. And the good news is we have plenty for them.
Well, you know, people love music. There hasn't been a really big musical hit since Glee on TV. And it's kind of a cool concept because you never know in life what people might be going through in their day when you come across them. And I think you always want to believe you can hear people's thoughts, but do you really want that?
That's a blessing and a curse. I mean, I think that there could be times, and the thing about Zoey's power is that she can't fully harness it. So it just comes when it comes. If I'm doing this interview and that dude starts singing to me about how he hates me, that would probably weird me out and I wouldn't be able to focus on this interview, especially if I wasn't able to tell everyone in this room this dude's doing that, because they would never believe me. So yeah, a blessing and a curse. I don't know if I'd want that, but thankfully it's Jane's role.
Yeah, I think it'll make a good show though. So thank you for stopping with us.
Yes.
We'll check it out.
Thank you.
I could totally hear your thoughts, by the way.
Oh my God. Well, I hope they're flattering because I'm thinking great things. I'm having a good time.
Great. Yeah. Well, we're here with Lauren Graham, and congrats on the show, Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist. Tell us what we can expect. It looks fun, popular music, hearing people's thoughts.
Well, as we all know, musical TV shows can really go one way or the other. And this, to me, felt like an idea that could really sustain that, you know, it's almost like a superpower she has, that she hears people's thoughts in song. And in real life, Jane's a dear friend of mine. And we sort of had started talking about this as almost a joke of like, what if I got to play her boss for, I'm just so far here for one season. And that was kind of appealing to just be a guest and come in and out and dance on a bar. I mean, I was just like, yes, I'll do it.
So there hasn't really been a musical hit show since Glee with that kind of feel-good vibe behind it. Tell us a little bit about your role and just sort of how you kind of came to find out and be a part of this project.
Well, I found out about Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist when I was doing Grace and Frankie. On Grace and Frankie, I'm married to Jane Fonda, but my business partner is Mary Steenburgen, my ex-wife for the show. And Mary was talking about this show where people are singing and dancing. I'm thinking, oh man, I've done so much of that on Broadway, and why didn't anybody? And all of a sudden I was offered the role, and we were off and running. And that's how we met. And I was really grateful because I think it's an amazing script. And the fact that, you know, I get to do a little singing and a little dancing is nice because I've spent thousands of performances doing that on Broadway, and I didn't know if I'd ever be doing it again.
Tell us about your role and what we can look forward to.
All right, well, the show is called Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist, and it follows Zoey as she's in her professional environment and through her life as well. That was Alex Newell, who's also in the show Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist. And Zoey can hear people's thoughts and hearts through song. So it's a musical as well, which is really beautiful. And I think the great thing about this show is that we get to get past all of the masks that everyone wears, and we get to really understand what's happening inside of their hearts.
And how their minds work.
And what they may not want you to know about them. And that's where Simon comes in. As a marketing executive at SparkPoint in the show, he's experienced a few things recently that have him hurting, but he doesn't show it. But because of Zoey's gift, she's able to clock it and potentially help him through a few things, which is great.
Tell us about your character on the show and what we can expect.
My character is Mo. She is Zoey's confidant. Mo is that friend that you didn't know that you wanted that kind of fell in your life. And you're just like...
And now you're stuck.
And now I'm stuck. And we appreciate that friend, which is really, really nice. Mo is free-loving. Mo is everything that you would think that is the peak of confidence, but still has struggles of their own.
So would you want to have this blessing/curse? Would you want to hear what everyone is thinking?
Honestly, Mo is very jealous that the power went to Zoey and not Mo, because Mo thinks that the power is wasted on Zoey because Zoey doesn't know music. She doesn't know songs.
Well, we're going to have to tune in. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the dance numbers. And thank you for stopping with us.